Star Wars: The Clone Wars may have ended, but the story isn't finished yet. Disney just released the first trailer for the follow-up series, Star Wars: The Bad Batch, which stars the 5 most dysfunctional clone troopers in the entire galaxy. Here's a quick rundown of everything we saw in this brief but very eventful trailer. The trailer opens with a callback to the Season 7 premiere of The Clone Wars in Captain Rex's line,
"They call themselves the Bad Batch."
If you didn't watch that season, these clones are more genetically distinct than the rest of the army of the Grand Republic. That makes them stronger and more independent than most, and it probably also explains why they didn't sign up with the Empire after the end of the Clone Wars. This sequence is probably happening near the very beginning of the series, before the Bad Batch breaks away from the Empire. Given that the show takes place shortly after Episode 3, Palpatine hasn't begun phasing out the clone troopers in favor of the original trilogy's stormtroopers. We can probably expect plenty of drama as Sergeant Hunter and his team find themselves waging war on their own brothers. In fact, this shot shows several Bad Batch members taking cover from what looks like to be a new type of Imperial battle droid. Based on their look, we could be seeing an early prototype of the Dark Trooper, an iconic video game enemy that recently made its Disney canon debut on The Mandalorian. We don't yet know how many other familiar characters will appear in this series. Even Emperor Palpatine's brief appearance in the trailer reuses Ian McDiarmid's dialogue from Revenge of the Sith, so there's no guarantee Palpatine or Darth Vader will play big roles in the show. However, we do at least get confirmation that Tarkin will appear. At this stage, Tarkin has yet to ascend to Grand Moff status, but it's clear he's playing an important role in the transition from the Republic to the Empire. However, it's hard to tell from this quick scene if Tarkin is interrogating prisoners or trying to hire them for a job. Maybe both. This shot shows one of the Bad Batch gunning down repainted Separatist commando droids. It's possible Tarkin hires the team to take down the last Separatist holdouts, who refuse to accept the war has ended. We also catch a glimpse of what appears to be another Star Wars TV favorite, with Ming-Na Wen's assassin Fennec Shand making her first animated appearance. Is there a team-up in the Bad Batch's future? This shot shows Wrecker fighting off a monster that could be a Dianoga, the same beast that almost devoured Luke Skywalker in the Death Star's trash compactor. The trailer makes it clear the team will be visiting several worlds in the Star Wars galaxy. Our heroes will be visiting their birthplace on Kamino, which could be a sign the series will shed more light on why Palpatine stopped relying on clones to fill out his empire. This looks to be a desert planet, though probably not Tatooine, based on the number of large cities we can see on its surface. The desert world may instead be Zygeria, as several later shots clearly take place on that planet. This is a dry, almost Arabian world ruled by a race of cat-like slavers that we saw earlier in the Clone Wars. We even see Hunter duking it out with one of these slavers. This is a more densely populated world that could be Mandalore, though a gigantic storm system may suggest Edu instead, the world in Rogue One where Galen Erso is helping design the Death Star. This jungle world could either be the Wookiee homeworld of Kashyyyk or Felucia, the world where we saw Jedi Master Aayla Secura killed in Episode 3. And finally, this looks to be a scrapyard for old Clone Wars ships, similar to the planet Bracca seen in Jedi Fallen Order. This planet could be Bracca for all we know. That's all we found in the Bad Batch trailer. Did we miss anything? Let us know in the comments. And for all the news from the Star Wars universe, keep your targeting computers locked on IGN.